Hello, good day. So this weather. Wow. It's like cloudy and rainy, yeah. You see the whole street. It's just wet. And it's not like very cold, it's just a little bit cold. It's like around like 6-7 degrees, yeah. And it's in the middle of April, yeah. It's like the 16th of April today. So this is, yeah, it's springtime, and you can hear the birds, yeah. And but this weather is already like for weeks. For weeks, there were some days it was a little bit sunshine, a little bit, really a little bit. And it's mostly like this here in Central Europe and Germany. This is where I come from, yes. Originally I was born in that country. And since 16 years of age, yeah, I was moving constantly, yes. And many things were always changing in my life, yeah. And in all areas of life, yes. So, okay, I don't want to roll out now all of the history, yeah. The point is why I made this video, okay, like the title is saying, why I'm moving out again, yes. And usually I was in the last, like, it's like 8 years, yeah, since 2015. Since I separated from my ex-wife in Brazil, where I lived for 10 years. Yeah, so since 2015, I was roaming in Southeast Asia, mostly like in Thailand, Philippines, Vietnam, Laos, Japan, China, even Australia, Fiji Islands, and so on, yes. And mostly, of course, I was in a beautiful land of smiles. The land of smiles, Thailand, yes. The last 8 years, most of my time, yes. So Thailand is a beautiful country. It has beautiful people, and if you have money rolling in, yeah, then it's a sweet life over there. Yes, it's a really sweet life. I'm sorry for a little bit shaking. And so meanwhile I met a girl there, yes. It was in 2020 I met her. In the beginning of 2020, yes, I met a girl. She's like 18 years younger than me. But somehow we're on a wave. We're still together, yes, and we have a child. Okay, the child that was like, I tell you the story about that child in another video, yes, because it happened really fast with her. Yes. I could tell it also now, why not? Okay, so so I met her online, yes, on a famous page. It's called Thai Friendly. Yeah, probably you heard about, because pretty famous in Thailand, Thai Friendly. And so I talked with her like, it was like 3 months. Yeah, 3 months, and not every day, sometimes only, yes, we talked. And we saw only in the 3 months like twice on a video, only twice, yeah. In this 3 months we saw only twice on a video, yes. So I repeat that because it's really rare to see on a video, okay. But then we met actually in Thailand, yes. It was like middle of April also. I think it was even the 16th of April, something like that, yeah, like 3 years ago. So we met, I saw her, she saw me. I thought, wow, yeah, it's something I really I like, yeah. Not only from the way we talked online, yes, by chat, but also like, yeah, it kind of clicked, you know. And so yeah, we just came together, and at the same day, yeah, when we met, we slept. and then 2 months later I told her to make a pregnancy test because she was throwing up a few times, and I thought that's not normal, yeah, because before she wasn't throwing up all the time. And then the pregnancy test said yes, she's pregnant. So she got pregnant from our first encounter. That was God-given, I would say. That was really God-given. So and we were both like, oh wow. But okay, we talked about in the chat about that we want to have a child, yes. And okay, she agreed and I agreed, and so I just came fast to action at the first day we met, and we slept without condom, what I usually don't do. Usually I do a test. I want to have a test with the girls I sleep with, and that was something I didn't because she said she has no encounter and only one before me, but that a few months ago. And she is fine, she said. Yeah, okay. So later, of course, we made a test and she was good, and me also. And so yeah, that's the story, yes. And since then we have our son Kevin, yes, you can check some videos about him in this channel. And it's like, yeah, he's so nice. I really love him so much, yeah. And she's taking good care of him, and although she is really much more younger than me, and it's her first child, and we had to learn also, of course, in the first year especially. It wasn't easy in the first year because it was constant crying and yeah, you know, waking up in the night. We were both not used to it, but okay, we learned a lot. He is now 2 years and 4 months now, and of course it's now much more better. Okay, also she's now in Thailand and I'm here in the middle of the rainy, cloudy Europe. And so the thing I said, why I will leave, I will not bring her here and I will not go to Thailand, is because there's another country. It's the Philippines. I've been there before. Yes, I've been before in the Philippines, and it's like, yeah, awesome too. I mean, the really good advantage is the weather over there. Of course, they have the typhoons, yeah, and of course they have some really strong ones where really many people died. Yes, of course they have that. And I'm aware of that, yes, of course. And of course they have, beside from that, they have warm temperatures, yes, that's what I like. I like to drive a motorbike, yes. And so that is something what I really look forward to, that I will do that. And it's, they speak English over there, yeah. That's a real advantage over other countries like Vietnam, Cambodia, Laos, Thailand, and Myanmar, and Japan, and all the other countries around Southeast Asia. So I don't want to say nobody speaks English there, but it's rare that the majority of the people is speaking English there. And so if you want to communicate for the people, and then of course you need to learn maybe some native language like Thai, or it depends where you go, Cambodian or Khmer, what they say, so it really depends where you go. But if you want to go to the Philippines, you don't really need to learn a new language. Of course they have their own native Tagalog language, and although they get taught in school, since they are small, the English language. So that is one fact which makes it really easy to communicate with the people over there, yes. And I've been to Philippines like 3 times already, even while I wasn't married. I was a bad boy because I was not with my wife over there. Maybe that's why also it finished with her. But okay. want to dive deeper into that. But the thing is, communication is really important here. You wanna understand. You wanna know what the people have to say. Yes. So in other Southeast Asian countries, yes, it doesn't matter which country beside the Philippines. Yeah, like Singapore, Myanmar, Malaysia, Thailand, and so on and so on. You name it. All the South Asian countries. Yes. I was lucky enough to always have the translation, Google Translation too with me at the mobile. Yeah, that was like many years ago. It was not so common, but meanwhile, okay, many use it, so it's much more easier to communicate with the people. Yes, and it's not like in the Philippines. Over there, I got the impression everybody could understand me. Yes, if I said something, okay, they understood me. Of course, I was learning in Thailand Thai also. Yes, and it's never like a native. Yes, even in Brazil, when I lived 10 years in Brazil, I could speak, like after 2 years I could speak Portuguese. Yes, Brazilian Portuguese. It's the people could understand me, and they said, hey, after like 2-3 years, they said, hey, you're a Brazilian, you're not anymore European or a German, you're a Brazilian now. They told me after 3 years that, yeah. And so I felt like, yeah, it's nice. But I realized also that they did know when I spoke with them Brazilian Portuguese, I'm not coming from over there, yeah. Because even when I speak pretty good Brazilian Portuguese, they told me, tell me your native country, because they could hear some dialect and something which is of course not native Brazilian Portuguese, yeah. And as a foreigner, you could hear probably that I'm not native American or English or Australian or South African, where English is a native language, yeah. You probably hear the German English in my English, yeah. So it's just normal, yeah. And so yeah, what I want to say is, like, even when some people speak, yeah, it's never really clear English, yeah. Even like Americans or even the English, yeah, you need, especially for the English, yeah. I met some crowds, when they speak deep Cockney English, you have to ask twice, excuse me, what are you saying? Can you say it again? Because it was not that what I've learned, yeah. So yeah, it's like, if you come to a country and you want to speak the language, it's my opinion, yes, then you can do it. Surely after after a few months, okay, you dive deep into it, if you visit some courses and you really hang yourself inside of learning it, then yes, of course you can communicate with them, but it's never like on a native level, yes, because they even have some words you really need more longer time to understand them. Even the slang language, yes, I could learn in Brazil only like after like 3, 4, 5, 6 years, yes. I dive deeper into that language, and then I didn't know, okay, what does it mean, what they're saying, yeah. So it's like on their native level, on their local level, they really use, especially the youth, some words which you get not taught in a school, yes. And the same happened to me in Thailand. I was in Thailand, in Bangkok, like for 2 years and learning it, yes, the language, directly inside the school and online. And of course it was really good. Still after like now 8 years in Thailand, I felt like it's never like what I've learned in 10 years in Brazil. It's never like this. In comparison, is my Thai much more bad than my Portuguese is. Even I'm similar years now in Thailand, yes. It might be also because I was speaking mostly with them in English. Because these people where I was living, like in Bangkok and Pattaya, they're mostly there. customized. They are used to foreigners, and so they adapt the English language here, because most just speak English. And so it was not really a deep conversation in Thai what I had in Thailand. It was really mostly in English. And even with my girlfriend, of course there's sometimes still some words in Thai. If she asks, what did you say in English? Okay, then I repeat that in Thai, because now my Thai after 8 years is pretty, I would say it's like medium. It's not like advanced, it's not basic, it's like in the middle, I feel like I'm over there. I feel like I'm still better with my Portuguese than I'm with my Thai. Although I not practice now 8 years my Portuguese, because I'm 8 years now out already of Brazil, and because I was mostly in Asia and traveling around these last 8 years. So, and what's the second advantage of the Philippines is that you can write the letters. You can understand the letters, what they're writing. You understand the writings, yes. But if you want to understand the writings in Sanskrit, which is the Thai language, it's hard, really. Like Kokai, what, and even the alphabet, Nong Nu, and so on. It's something you have to dig deeper, if you want to understand that. So it's something where I say, okay, let's move to the Philippines. I got some offer over there, and so I agreed to that offer, and I will move to Manila. Manila is a nice city, yes. It's like Makati, it's pretty nice. It has everything what you can think about, because it's a big city. Usually every big city has everything what you think about. It has all infrastructure except probably the underground trains, which is in Bangkok probably better, but usually you don't need that, because if you have like taxi or motorbike or bus or something, jeepneys, what they have in Manila, then you don't need too much underground. Probably it would be better to make more underground in Manila, because the traffic is pretty heavy over there. Okay, and BGC is nice, yes. Bonifacio Global City, because it's pretty new over there, that city. Many big global players are sitting there, some tech players also, and pretty modern over there, pretty clean, and I liked it there. When I was there like 3 years ago, I remember it's something where I thought, wow, it's a pretty nice modern city over there. Even Ortigas, it's more in the north of Manila, I visited. It's pretty nice there. Then the Bay Area, okay, it's old, like the old town, like Malate. I wouldn't say it's seedy, but it's not so pretty modern like BGC or Ortigas, yes. I know some guys, they just go there to like Malate, because they say that's more like the old town Manila feeling, what they get over there. I remember I just came inside LA Cafe, and usually it's not my kind of playground, because these women over there, they gave me the impression as when, I'm not sure, as when they really needed too much, yes. They're really hanging around for, LA Cafe and Malate. Okay, I don't want to speak about this because that's not the topic, and since I'm a family man, I'm out of that city areas, and of course I experienced my part of life. Yeah, I mean, you don't come around if you're in this kind of cities, especially like Pattaya where I lived, or Bangkok, which is notorious for nightlife and for fun, which doesn't always come for free, which has a price also. Okay, you don't know? If you don't know, you have to visit these cities, or just watch some more YouTube videos from me from the past, where I was a single, where I was reporting about nightlife in different cities in Southeast Asia, Manila, Bangkok, Pattaya, Laos, Vientiane, Phnom Penh, Saigon, Hanoi, Shanghai in China, and Kuala Lumpur, Singapore, and all these cities. Okay, it's in my opinion, it's nothing like Bangkok, Pattaya, Manila. It's the nightlife. It's great over there. Okay, I'm not moving because of the nightlife. Yes, because if I want to have a nightlife again, what I could compare, I would prefer Pattaya, because in my opinion it has the best nightlife over there. And there are other factors here which I explained already. It's like weather and a kind of income. Yes, if you get a kind of income, even if it is not so much like in your home country, in a Western home country, like in Europe, in Western Europe or in America, where you earn double, triple, 4 times more than what the people earn over there. But I would earn here, or I was earning here also double, nearly triple. But it's not about the money. It's about the environment a lot. Yes, it's a lot about the environment, a lot. I mean, if I would be a farmer, look, there's so much land here. We have so much land here. Then probably that would be paradise for me. But I always, since I'm 16, I always move to 60 countries just to see where is a nice climate. I was pretty bad in geography, I was nearly falling through my high school because I didn't care about geography. I had to repeat it, and so then I passed, and then I could get my my degree, that I passed, like we call it in Germany, Abitur. Yes. So I was like 19 at this age, and I was so happy I passed it, and then I could explore it for myself. Geography matters, where are the countries and where it's nice climate, because I didn't like what they teach in school and the style and something like that. I always wanted to explore it myself, because I was feeling just better just to do it and exploring it by myself. Buddha says also, never believe anything what you hear as long as you experience it by yourself. So that's why I say, I mean, I'm not here to tell you something out of the blue and which is not true. I tell you something which comes from my heart and which is true. Of course, you have to make your own research. DYR, do your own, DYOR, do your own research, right? In the matter of doing this and doing that. I'm just here because I have this channel since 2008. It's now 15 years, and I thought, okay, now it's a new part of my life where I will start again uploading some content and seeing how it goes. And what I want to say also is many people are money motivated, yes, to do something. of course, a lot of money is nice and fine. It gives you a lot of comfort, and you can, afford more things. Yes, but I lived in Thailand for really long. Yes, and I know how it is to have not too much. Yes, and so you can adapt to every lifestyle. Yeah, probably. You don't need fancy cars, fancy this, fancy everything. Yes, if you just get some meals per day and maybe have any hobby, I don't know, like jogging, or it doesn't cost anything. Yes, just a meal, something $5 or something. Yeah, €5 per day. You don't need really much. Yeah, of course, social life, going out, spending there a little bit, and family, of course, they want to live also and have the food. And then it's fine, but you don't need like $3,000, $4,000. What you earn in my profession in the Western world, you don't need it really. Of course, if you do it, if you work like 20, 30, 40 years, you can retire as a millionaire, of course. Or what kind of life is that? Yeah, if you're just working, you have 20, 30 holiday days. What kind of life is that? You're missing the life somehow. If you just work through and then you're 65 and you cannot enjoy maybe your million. So that's why in my life I really never had much. Yeah, really never. Maybe 5 figures was the highest what I ever had. Yeah, like in the middle range of 5 figures. It's not really much. Yeah, if you think about in all your life, only 5 figures to have on your bank account. That's not much. Yeah, anyway, and that's why I see it in this way. If you look globally on the countries, at the countries and how people live, you see that the people with not so much money, they also live. They move forward. Yes, of course they have another mindset. Yeah, and I think they move forward also, and they are not unhappy. Yes. Everyone has a desire, and we need to have desires. We are humans. We need to have desires, and then we get fulfilled them. Yes, and if they don't use the desires correctly, of course they not have the most desirable life. Yes, and so that's always important. It doesn't matter which place on earth you are, and I'm happy I got an opportunity to move to the Philippines, where many want to go. And I told you it's not about the money. Yes, I mean, probably not many people move because of it's a high income in the Philippines. That's not the reason why people move to the Philippines. Yes, it's probably, especially for men, it is like the climate. It's much more nice. Of course, you have the woman over there. Okay, I'm not interested too much in this. Yes, because I have a girlfriend now, and I have her like 3 years, and we have a child together. What I told you already. And this is something what we plan also, that she is coming to the Philippines sooner or later. I will see. I will just move like. Today's the 16th, in a few days, in this month. In April I will move over there. So that's an update here on my channel. So I will continue to speak in English. I probably have some German listeners who don't speak English, so I apologize. And maybe they don't understand it or even didn't watch till here. So because why I do it in a foreign language, which is not my native language, why I not do this channel in German anymore? Because it's like we are a globalized world, and there are more people who speak English than they speak German in this world, and so that's why I will continue to speak in English. And in my 60 countries which I travel. I met, of course, many people, yeah. Also, and so of course not everybody knows about my YouTube channel. Maybe even not a handful. But I know like 3-4 people know about them, about this channel. Okay, so the comment section is moderated, yes. And I will not post some fake comments. I will not buy something like this. Yeah, it's everything very natural, yes. So anyway, because of the YouTube algorithm, I would appreciate a thumbs up and a nice comment. Maybe I read the comment. Yeah, sure, I will read it, 100%. Yes. And yes, so I keep you updated on my journey to the land of 7,000 plus islands, which might not be so developed like Thailand, where I was. Yeah, in many terms, but why not, you know? Even my son, he speaks more English than Thai or German now. He speaks more English, yeah. Because probably he adopted a lot from YouTube, yeah. With 2 years he's hanging on to YouTube also. Okay, and yeah, mostly when I speak with my girlfriend, we speak in English, and probably he picks up some words. Yeah, so this is not sponsored. The video is not sponsored by Annapurna Labs. It isn't sponsored. No. Alright, so that's my first video to my new journey. I prepare you for my new journey to the land of the 7,000 islands. I'm really excited. I'm looking forward to a new life over there, to leave behind this gray air. Yeah, it's nearly May. It's 16th of April. Okay, the birds are already here since February because it was mild. It was not really freezing. It was pretty mild in February. Since then the birds are here. But still it's grey. Mostly it's grey, like I know Germany, and which I always like nearly hated. Yes, it's a big factor for me how the climate is. And it makes me feel like a little bit down, yeah. Like if I see like this, if I see the sunshine, I always loved it, yeah. That was also a big reason why I moved in pretty early years, like to Spain, Ibiza, and had to party over there. Or yeah, then later in my life when I met my Brazilian wife, also online in 2005 it was. No, 2008, yeah. 2007-8, between 2007 and 2008, yeah, I met her in Rio de Janeiro. Yeah, it was a reason also to go there because of the climate, yes. Yeah, so, and now again, I don't know much about Scandinavia, like, is it like Finland, Norway, Denmark? I mean, I've been to Finland on the airport, yeah, because I had a connecting flight from Helsinki to Bangkok a few times. I've been to Denmark because my sister, she's living in the north of Germany. And so when I visit her, there goes a ferry to Denmark. And so we went there once to see Denmark. But I don't know anything about Norway. Of course, they have a nice northern lights over there, but okay, I've never been there. I saw the photos, of course. If you get a decent age with this online world, yeah, with this kind of information, probably you know a lot now, yeah. I just want to bring you near my journey and where it's heading. Yeah, I never thought it will head to the Philippines. Yeah, I never thought about this, but okay, I got an opportunity and I picked that opportunity. I said yes, And so I will move this month to the Philippines. I will not move back to Thailand, not in the near future. And yeah, it's like I have some contacts in the Philippines. It's not many. It's a handful, like a handful, because of my previous visits. It's like friends which you meet when you go somewhere out. Yeah, of course you always have contacts like that. I made always like contacts. That's pretty normal. And when I was younger, we always exchanged like Facebook Messenger username, or like Line. And in Thailand, there's Line pretty common. Yes, the Japanese app, Line. And I remember when I lived in Bangkok in like 2018-19, there were many Britons around. Yeah, so I was only hanging out with these kind of blokes. They were drinking every day. Yes, and playing on Tinder all the time. And then we compared, how many we have. Yeah, that was pretty funny with these kind of blokes. And they had lists. Yeah, this one free, this one cost me 500 baht, this one cost me 1000 baht, this girl I met her on Bumble, I met her on Tinder, I met her on Time Friendly. Yeah, that was a pretty funny list. Yeah, and then I showed her my Line. And what I still have like 850 contacts. In 2018 it was like 800 contacts already. Yeah, 800 contacts. And they, what, you're a pimp? They asked me if I'm a pimp. Why I have 800 mostly Thai girls contacts on my Line account? I said, of course not, I'm not a pimp, I'm not into that. I was never in trade, in red light trade or something like that. Never was interested in that. So, and I said, yeah, because there was never really the woman where I thought I want her. Yeah, that's why I had to go through for really many women in Thailand between like 2015 and 2018, and I really connected like 800 Line contacts. Yeah, I can show you a screenshot if you ask me for it. So it's like I had really many contacts through the online dating sites, but also because if you go out, you meet people and you had changed the Line, yeah, just to meet maybe on a later time, or yeah, just to stay in contact if you like that person. And I had rarely after a contact, yeah, because they not care about, or me didn't care about them, yeah, anymore. But still, I know if I would contact them in my Line at this day, there would be some who would reply, because I just made an experiment like 2 years ago where I made a group. So from these 800 contacts, yeah, like 20 people came in that group because they remembered me. Yeah, so it was pretty interesting, and yeah, it was a pretty wild time, that single time. And after my marriage, 2015 to 2018, 19. But then, you know, if you have through so many countries and you meet so many people and ladies, you get tired also of it. Yeah, I spoke with other players, yeah, with single man players in Thailand, Southeast Asia, and they said also, yeah, they do it like 5, 6, 7 years. They get tired. They say, they don't enjoy it anymore. The playing and having this girl and 3 girls the same day. Yeah, okay, I don't want to brag, but we even bragged at the time. Okay, how many you have today? It was about, hey, what, 3 on 2, and then I had 5 in one day, sleeping with 5 girls in one day. Yeah, in the morning, in the afternoon, in the early evening, and between 10 and 12 and after midnight. It was really that wild. And it was like, wow, how you do it, you know, and things like that. And so we exchanged some tricks and how to get the girls, and even without money. Yes, you don't need always to pay for a girl if you want her. Some they just want to experience a foreigner. Yes, in that time, like 2018, when I was single, there was a bloke. He was like in his 50s already, and he had constantly girls, also constantly, and not only for money. Mostly yes, but not only yes. He said sometimes there were really only sometimes girls. They not care about the money. They just want to experience a race out of their race. Yeah, and yeah, it was a pretty nice wild time. That time in Southeast Asia, not only in Bangkok, Pattaya, but also in Cambodia, in Vietnam, and everywhere around. Yeah, it's so nice just to encounter these kind of people which are so open and so nice to speak with you and just to learn about you. Yes, it was not always like sexual contact. It was just like a contact where you exchange, like, the all day life, what happened in their life, what they're working, what they study, yeah, something like that. And yeah, all right, so I'm now at minute 41. Wow, pretty long video today. All right, so, and stay tuned, check out my next video. I'm gonna be more frequently now on YouTube. That's my plan. Sorry the shaking. Thank you for your time. Thank you for making it so far. I appreciate your time. And yeah, stay tuned for my upcoming videos. Have a good day. Bye bye.